Instagram post made up for this week, for this Sunday night, and I don't want to move. I've been exhausted all week. I'm still tired this weekend, and I haven't gotten anything done. I need to get these done. So after spending about an hour at our local leather shop, which is where I get majority of my supplies, especially anything hardware, trying to figure out what I can do to make my dog collars better. Because some dogs, and now my own, have figured out how to detach them from each other because my D-rings are a little loose. So I found this, which is like the little thing that goes through a belt. it's called a belt loop. It has a technical term. I can't remember the technical term. We're calling it a belt loop. So I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to make it out of biothane first, because I just did a test, and it does hold. The little staple thingies hold. I was like tossing it around the garage. It was holding great. So I think I did buy some leather just to be safe. But I would like to keep this all made out of biothane as much as possible. Just because like that's what I use. And also leather, you can make it water resistant, but you can't make it water or odor proof. And so I don't want to have to take that branding off of my stuff. I'm just trying to like undo these staples that are holding this one together, because I can't figure out how long of a piece of biothane I'm gonna need. And it would be really, really helpful to know that, because I keep trying to measure it and I keep cutting off too much. And this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh no shit, that actually worked. Ha! Hey! Okay, so got the loop undone here. So I'm gonna just measure the length of this. And let's just measure it against the biothane. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's probably part of it. I was using I cut the bit too short. So I'm gonna clear some of this off so you guys can actually see. That's my list for the chicken coop. What I'm trying to do here is going to be cutting the biothane to match the leather. So it should be right there. So now this, if I put it end to end, it'll be like that. And then that'll go through, and then the extra bit will go through. And that looks to be the perfect width. Okay, now the fun part. I'm gonna take the awl. We don't want it right at the edge. I'm gonna poke a hole in the middle. Ow! Fuck! And awls are very sharp. Be careful if you're using them. We spent like the first half hour I was there trying to figure out how to sew it, and decided that this stuff is not flexible enough to sew, so we need something. We thought about putting snappy buckles, like on little kids' clothes. Oh, that's a mosquito. Goodbye. We thought about putting a snappy buckle like what's on little kids' clothes on it. I couldn't come up with a way that I could easily make that adjustable. We decided to not go that route. We had so many ideas. I worked with like 4 different people there. They all kind of were like, okay, one, we've never seen this material. We're the only person here who uses it. So it was kind of a fun, like, new questions. Like, the same questions they've gotten, new material, so new questions. I'm just reusing the same thing because this is just my little test one I'm gonna use right now. They also gave me this little bit of rubber to push into. And they actually didn't charge me for that, I realized, which was super nice of them. I think they enjoyed the break. Because usually I just go in, I get my screws, rivets, D-rings, call it good. And today I was like, all right, I got a problem, and I can't figure it out. And they're like, cool, we'll figure it out. And then it was like, oh Lord. I think I had almost every person in the shop helping at one point. And we just need to push you. Oh. You can't move on me. I need you to go all the way down. There we go. And then we'll just take the edge of the mallet. Oh, that's my shoulder. I'm just gonna bend it over. Bend over. No, push it down. So then it creates that little, it's like a little staple. This is the fun part. Now I have to get this side, since this is actually the right, oh, it's so much easier when it's the right length. Oh, I spoke too soon. Because that had already been bent, this is going to be significantly more a difficult endeavor. That's what I'm doing. Oh, nice. I feel really fucking strong because I'm just bending these little bits of stainless steel, but like, it's not that impressive. It just feels impressive. Go into your home. Go into your home. You know you want to. You know you want to. That is your home now. Enter it and do not return. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm going to not stab myself with any of the sharp objects that are over here. You go here, you go here, and you go straight down. Haha! It went to its home. Fuck yeah. Okay, so now we keep pressure on it this way. And we take this little bugger, hold it down. I did it! I did it! I did it! It's like that best. It's wide enough. Just a longer bit here. So we're gonna feed that through. And if we feed a second bit through, nice and snug, very snug, I like that. A little less accessible, but now I take this, hold down here so it can't pull through. Oh shit. Well, fuck. Damn it. Maybe I just need two. Maybe I have two on there. It won't do that. That actually kind of sucks. I was onto something there. Okay, it's my little bag that I had all the pokey bits in, so I didn't lose anything. Open new hole right there. Poke new hole right there. The best thing is the first dogs that figured out how to do this was a Malinois, and I'm not even surprised. I am not surprised one bit. A Malinois was the first dog that figured out how to break my collars. They're insane. The dog's name is actually FP, which stands for funeral planner, and I find that hilarious. But he's put me on like a month journey to try to figure out how to fix the problem that he found in my designs, which I'm grateful that I can't. Damn it! I think this one might be done. I think I might be a little stable. This part that sucks about like learning a new skill in this is you just have to eat the cost of it. So like until I figure out how to put these in nicely. We'll just go ahead and make that hole over here then. Like, this one was $1. I knew I was going to do that when I bought it. The strap of leather was like $4. To be fair, I could make a lot of these out of it if I need to, but I would really, really like to be able to stick with the colors. And they're all like, yeah, next time you come in, you have to tell us if that worked or not. And I was like, oh, I most definitely will. Because otherwise, if I use the leather, I have to, like, put this thing called snow melt or snow away or something on it. Or I can use beeswax, but, like, regardless of what I use, it would have to be reapplied, like, on a yearly basis. I don't want to have to ask my customers to do that much maintenance on their equipment, because no one wants to do that much maintenance on their equipment. Ow, fuck. I should really just let the dogs run around outside right now. I have a really bad feeling though, the one that I pushed with that fell first. Because like I can't get as nice of a push down on it as I can when I'm using the mallet. This feels like something I should be live streaming, to be honest, but I don't think I want my grandma knowing how much I say the word fuck. Not that she hasn't heard it, but like I don't think I want to know it. That I have my headphones on, like I'm actually listening to music when my phone is literally right there. Okay, got 2 Pokebits. I tried to put these Pokebits into the holes over here, stab myself for these Pokebits, and then fold them over somehow get something that can put enough force to actually like make them fold over all the way. Definitely need to line the holes up better next time. Wish there was a machine that could do this for me. Oh, that worked. Well, those went into their homes rather easily. Okay, much easier to do if I do them both at the same time. Now, I need to get sure as much of that prong is showing as possible before I start bending it over. I gotta make a machine, like guns or something that can do this. Not like pew pew guns, but like staple guns. I don't know why that was gonna work. Trying to make sure that those are sealed as much as possible. That one's already. That's gonna break. I put that one too close to the edge. That's also too tight. Maybe? No, that fits. It's a lot more circular than I thought it would be. I already can tell you this isn't gonna pass. I can already tell that these are way too stressed.